Hey gamers, buckle up because the RTX 5060 Ti is stirring up some serious buzz, and I've got the inside scoop that's going to hook you right from the start. Leaked specs are out, and trust me, this card's got some surprises. Some exciting, some, well, a little underwhelming. Let's dive in and unpack what NVIDIA's cooking up with this mid-range contender and whether it's worth your hard-earned cash. So, picture this. The RTX 5060 Ti rolls up with VRAM options of 8GB and 16GB. Sound familiar? Yep, it's a carbon copy of the 4060 Ti's setup. When I first heard this, I couldn't help but raise an eyebrow. After the 4060 Ti got flack for not pushing the envelope, I was hoping NVIDIA would swing big with the 5060 Ti. Maybe bump that base VRAM to 12GB or something bold. But nope, they're playing it safe. My take? They're either cutting corners on production costs or betting big on something else to carry the load. More on that in a sec. For us gamers craving a meaty upgrade, this feels like a teaser trailer that doesn't quite deliver the hype. Now, let's talk CUDA cores. The leaks hint that the 5060 Ti isn't packing a huge jump in core count over the 4060 Ti. Back in the day, new GPU generations meant serious power boosts. Think 1080 Ti to 2080 Ti vibes. But here, it's more like a polite nudge forward than a full-on leap. I'm scratching my head wondering if NVIDIA's shifting gears, prioritizing efficiency or banking on other tricks up their sleeve. Honestly, it's a bit of a letdown when you're itching for that next-level raw power to crush your favorite titles. Performance is where things get spicy, or, well, lukewarm. Word on the street is the 5060 Ti might only edge out the 4060 Ti by about 10%. 10%. If that's true, it's hardly the upgrade dreams are made of. If you're rocking a 4060 Ti right now, I'd say hold off. This isn't the game changer to justify a swap. But for someone upgrading from an older card or jumping into PC gaming fresh, it could still be a tempting pick, especially if NVIDIA nails the pricing. Still, that slim margin leaves me skeptical about its bang-for-buck value. Here's where NVIDIA flips the script. AI. They're all in on it, and it's no surprise. AI's their cash cow, catapulting them to tech titan status. Enter DLSS 4, their latest AI-powered ace. Even if the 5060 Ti's raw specs aren't jaw-dropping, DLSS 4 could be the secret sauce that makes it shine. Imagine cranking up ray tracing in a beast like Assassin's Creed Shadows at 2K and still pulling silky smooth frames. I've tested setups with and without DLSS before, and trust me, it's night and day. Without it, modern games can chug like a tired old engine. With DLSS 4, the 5060 Ti might punch above its weight, turning mid-range hardware into a resolution-crushing machine. But hold up, here's my hot take. As awesome as DLSS 4 sounds, I'm not sold on NVIDIA leaning so hard into AI to save the day. What happens when a game doesn't support DLSS? Or if there's a glitch? I'd rather see a card with brute strength that doesn't need to phone a friend to perform. DLSS started as a lifeline for budget GPUs, not a crutch for new releases. If the 5060 Ti's baseline power doesn't impress, I worry we're trading long-term gains for short-term flash. Zooming out, the mid-range market's a battlefield right now. AMD's 9070 is tearing it up overseas with killer performance at a sweet price, and Intel's B580 is flexing some serious price-to-performance muscle. NVIDIA's got competition breathing down their neck, and that's got me thinking. The 5060 Ti's price tag better be sharp. If they slap a $400 sticker on the 8GB version, same as the 4060 Ti, it's a tough sell when rivals are offering more for less. Drop it to, say, $350, and suddenly it's a contender. Anything higher, and they're risking a shelf warmer while AMD and Intel steal the spotlight. So, what's the verdict? The RTX 5060 Ti could be a solid grab for newcomers or folks upgrading from ancient rigs, especially with DLSS 4 in tow. But for 4060 Ti owners or performance hounds, it's shaping up as a meh moment unless NVIDIA surprises us with a killer launch deal. I'm stoked to get my hands on it once it drops. Rumor has it, mid-April's the big reveal, and put it through its paces. Until then, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Are you hyped for this card, or are you side-eyeing it like me? Drop your take in the comments, and let's geek out over what's next.
If you enjoy this video, please like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell to the later update from my channel. Thank you for watching till the end and see you in the next video.